Right. 22 February 2026. Right. Today I have an update, and this update is Mutsvangwa warns ED. Right. In a recent press conference, Christopher Mutsvangwa addressed questions surrounding the political future of President Emmerson Mnangagwa, particularly whether he could be persuaded to step down when his current term ends in 2028. Responding to journalists, Mutsvangwa reportedly stated that Mnangagwa is fully aware of when it is time to leave office, adding that President understand this from the events that unfolded in 2017 when Robert Mugabe was removed. Right. I think we all know about this event in 2017, what happened. But then Christopher Mutsvangwa says that he is well aware of this event. But today we want to check whether this is possible or not. Right, let's hear what Mutsvangwa said in this press conference.
I want to understand what would it take for the persuaders to persuade President Mnangagwa to go beyond 2028, and are there any indications that the persuaders might succeed in their bid for President?
It's a right, and we're going out upper. This journalist is using the same language yakashandiswa na ED kuti ma persuaders ake, he will persuade them not to persuade him. Wazona saka ndozi kubunzwa na journalist uyu kuti will these persuaders be able to persuade him to step down?
Personal decision. It's a personal decision. It's him. You see, he saw what old age can do to a leader when he was vice president in the First Republic. So he must be very conscious in his mind about at what time one should go or not go. He is a very intelligent man. He has been long in the trenches, surviving. In fact, those who don't know, those
ande muri kuziva izvo zviri kutaurwa izvo kuri kunziko anozviziva handiti waona. So the remarks immediately drew attention because of their reference to 2017, a pivotal year in Zimbabwe's political history. In November of that year, longtime President Robert Mugabe was removed from power following military intervention and intense internal party pressure within ZANU-PF. Mnangagwa, who had previously served as vice president before being dismissed by Mugabe shortly before the intervention, returned to assume the presidency. The transition marked the end of Mugabe's nearly 4-decade rule and reshaped the country's political landscape. And murikuona manje ndo zvanga zvitaurwa navamutsvangwa apo kuti 2017 we know what happened. And mazona. So by invoking 2017, Mutsvangwa appeared to be suggesting that Mnangagwa is conscious of the political realities that can confront a sitting leader. His statement implied that the president understands the importance of timing and political awareness when it comes to leadership transition. Observers interpreted this as a message that Mnangagwa is unlikely to overstay his constitutional mandate, while others view it as a reminder of the consequences that can arise when political dynamics shift dramatically. But tikatarisa nemachinjiro ari kuita zvinhu kuarmy kwacho it might point to something else. Hatizivi hedu kuti ari kuchinjirei achibvisa vanhu achivabvisa pamapozisheni vanga vari We don't know. So Zimbabwe's constitution, 2013 constitution, limits the president to a 5-year to 2 5-year terms. Mnangagwa was the first sworn in November 2017 and subsequently won elections in 2018 and 2023. And according to the constitutional provision, his term is set to conclude in 2028. However, political debate has occasionally resurfaced regarding succession, internal power dynamics, and whether there could be attempts to extend or interpret term limits. It is within this context that questions about persuading the president to leave office have emerged. So, a constitution iri kuchinjwa nezvimwe zvima-interpretations zvatiri kunzwa na Jonathan Moyo zvokuti 5 years kana constitution ichitaura kuti president anofanira kugara 2 5-year terms, kwai iyoyo haisi constitutional limit provision. Kwai inongotaura chete kuti anofanira kugara nguva yakareba zvakadini, haimulimiti because haitauri kuti anofanira kutanga riini achipedza riini. Kutaura kwavanenge vachiita ikokoko ndo vachiconfuse vanhu. Mutsvangwa's comments may also be seen as an effort to calm speculation by asserting that Mnangagwa knows when to step aside. He projected confidence that the president respects constitutional boundaries. At the same time, the explicit mention of 2017 carried symbolic weight. That year remains in powerful reference point in Zimbabwean politics, illustrating how quickly leadership can change under certain circumstances. Yeah, reference ya 2017 inotaurwa because that's the only time when leadership transition happened post-independence. Andi muri kuona tinge tichida kuona kuti ndepapi pamwe pakambochinjwa leadership yakaita sei after 1980. Unoona kuti hapana, this is the only one. Andi muri kuona, that's why uchiona kuti reference iyoyo is given. Now, public reaction to the press conference has been mixed. Some supporters of the ruling party interpret the remarks as the reassurance that Mnangagwa will complete his mandate responsibly and that there is no need for concern about succession disputes. Critics, however, argue that political history in Zimbabwe warrants vigilance, emphasizing that constitutional adherence must be demonstrated in practice, not only affirmed in statements. Yes, vanoenda kutonzwa unzi tichizvionawo muchiregera vachitonga vamwe muchivapawo. Handi muri kuzvona? Yeah, so takatarisana nenyaya iyi ndiye nchida kuti vanhu vavakomente comment section. Right. Ultimately, Mutsvangwa's response underscores the ongoing conversations about leadership transition and political stability in Zimbabwe. As 2028 approaches, discussions about succession, party unity, and constitutional governance are likely to intensify. The reference to 2017 serves both as a historical reminder and as a signal that the current leadership is aware of the procedures that shape the nation's political trajectory. So,